going on, everybody? It has been a long while. We have about a million things to catch you guys up on, and I don't even know where to start. So for one, we got Skylar a new car. He got a 79 Trans Am. We got my motor fired up last week, so that's awesome. And this is basically the start to what I want to do for a living, which is LS swaps. This is my buddy Lewis's Camaro. He's got a 355 in it right now, and as you saw in the last videos months ago, like probably a couple months ago, this is a Gen 4 5.3 that we're putting in for him. Started out, he just wanted a stock 5.3, turnkey, go, just nice and a nice daily for this, but he started hanging out with me a little bit and wanted to go turbo. I don't blame him. So now we're gonna end up doing a turbo build with this car. So all of that, we're gonna do a video to catch you guys up to speed the best we can, because with everything going on with time and just everything, it's been so hard to film, which I know what you guys are saying, it's no excuse. And you're right, it's not. It's just, you know, I got going on something and I just went after it. I was pulling 2 a.m. mornings working out here, and it was crazy for a while. So, but now that everything is kind of like settling down, you know, like I said, I got my car fired up so I can kind of breathe now. We're going to do an overview on everything as far as that goes. No, it sucks that I didn't get to show you like the welding that I was doing and stuff like that. That's honestly really hard to film. Like, I know a lot of you guys out there that weld and stuff, that you're probably like, I couldn't imagine filming this, you know, just because you're always constantly moving. But yeah, we're gonna catch you guys up to speed on everything. So that's gonna happen right now. All right, we're gonna start you off with Skylar. Skylar has been putting some crazy hours in the shop here, which is awesome because this is his first build and he is just going to town on it. I mean, look how good this looks. You know, from top to bottom, I mean, it's all painted, all looks nice. He's got a lot of work into this and it is paying off. We got rid of most of our engines. We sold them. This is my new backup motor, another Gen 3 5.3. As you guys know, I like my older 5.3s. They're just easy to come by. We have one more left to sell. One more. But I'm going to try to convince Skylar to hold on to that one just for a backup. And I know as soon as he puts this in his car, he's going to want to find another vehicle to put that in. It's an addiction. So that's what we're going with. Ricardo's motor still here. He's been working some crazy hours. He bought another house, so he's been working on that lately. The only thing I can really show you updated on his truck is he got a new radiator fitted and his intercooler installed, so that's cool. Yeah, so that's that. We'll get to my car in just a minute. All right, so here she is all together. So let's run over the whole setup again. So we've got a Gen 3 5.3, stock rods and pistons. We put a Summit Stage 2 turbo cam in. We got Howard valve springs. We got Deca 80s for injectors. The intake is a stock Trailblazer SS, an aftermarket 92mm throttle body. We have the new Gen 2 VS Racing 7875. I also did 2 wastegates, only because I did a divided setup into the flange. Normally you would have the 2 pipes going into one big one and then going into the T4 flange there, but this is a little bit better setup. We got both banks going directly in, so that requires 2 wastegates. I have 14-pound springs in there right now, which, I mean, now this car will take it, so we're just gonna leave them in. And both of those are just cheap 44 mils off eBay. What else is new? We got the 2-step hooked up on the car right now. Got a PQY fuel regulator. Only because last year I had a different rail that had a return setup on it. This stock Trailblazer SS rail only has the feed, so I've got the feed coming off that and then the return coming off the fuel regulator. So it still has the same MagnaFuel 380 pump inline that we had last year. We got new fuel line. We got the PTFE line going for the, it's on E85 now, forgot to mention that. That's why we have the new fuel line. So we should be making some pretty decent power. That's it. Other than, I mean, I didn't do studs even in the heads. I got stock head bolts, just new. Brian Tooley multi-layer head gaskets, no big deal. Yep, that's pretty much the setup now. The inside is kind of a wiring nightmare, only because I didn't clean much up until I got the car running, just so I could find the issues in the wiring if I had any, but I don't. So the car fires up, which I'm going to post that video for you right now. Now that the car fires up and everything, we can clean up the wiring under here, which won't take long. I don't have to undo anything, I just got to wrap it. So, yep, I think the last video I posted, man, I don't even remember. I think I was making the gauge panel for this. So everything works on this, as you saw in the startup. This is a 2-step button, just a momentary button. Yeah, so there's very little that I need for the car to get it on the road. My buddy's coming over to talk paint. I don't know if the car is getting painted before I take it out cruising. I don't know. I kind of just want to cruise a bit like this. I did buy some IROX for it, just to throw on there, just burn offs pretty much, because I mean, I don't want to ruin my drag radials the first week. My wife's mowing. What else? That's it, guys. I mean, like, you know, we have the Turbo 400 in there now. We've got a PTC 3000 stall in there. I've got a drive shaft coming next few days. Matt Walter is making it, and he makes a lot of awesome stuff, so I highly recommend you guys check him out. But he's got a wicked 3rd gen, a white one, manual car. You guys need to check that out. But yeah, so just a few more things and you know, we're ready for the road, guys. A lot of tuning to do, but like I said, I built a tune for a couple weeks, just kind of from scratch. I shouldn't say from scratch, kind of based off the stock tune. And we plugged it in and it fired right up. She's running rich, which is a good thing, D85. I mean, you'd rather be rich than lean, but at least we can take some fuel out of it now. Lots of things I'm learning through those books, which is cool. Now I can figure out the duty cycle from the injectors through HP tuners, which is sweet. So just learning all that is huge. So very excited to get this thing on the road and see how much power we can make. I don't even really care about getting a dyno tuned or anything. I'm gonna tune it. This is gonna be my first dabble in like a full tune, and I'm pretty excited. I really don't care about numbers. If it blows the tires at 50 mile an hour, it's making some power. I don't care if it's got 300 horse or 800 horse. I don't care. We'll tune it to whatever it likes. So I do have to make the outlet a little bit bigger for the exhaust. It's kind of touching right now. Even though I fired it up and it's not really hitting, we still need to make that a little bit bigger. And I did end up taking this back off. I had to hammer this in just a little bit, but if you're looking at it, it doesn't look like anything was modified. You still got the stock strut towers, everything's just factory. So that's pretty cool. Just the fact that that works alone is awesome. One thing I didn't really think about when I do like a coolant bleed, this is like right next to the turbo. So I'm probably gonna order the kit where, you know, you've got your funnel that attaches to a fitting and it's kind of up here, so you don't make a mess, because I would hate for coolant to just go all over this turbo, especially with the wheel right there. It wasn't too well thought out, but you know what? It is what it is, and I'm still all right with it. So yeah, guys, I mean, that's it on this. And like I said, we're gonna try our best to start filming from this point forward. We're gonna try to film everything. We're gonna try our best. It is really hard to do. I know you just think, pull out your phone and start filming, and just you get in the zone on working on something and you totally forget to film. So that's where we're at now, but I hope you guys enjoy the street tuning on this and what's coming up.